Since we're playing against Nando, he is gonna bring Zacian and Kyogre. Very interesting. Kyogre is very much still very good in this current meta, and that's what I'm afraid of against him. I'm not too scared of Zacian unless this was in Sword and Shield. Zacian has really fallen off the meta lately, so I am gonna focus on countering their Kyogre. Okay, I'm gonna go for our traditional lead here with Miraidon and Lunala, and then I think this might be a good time to bring Incineroar. He's gonna lead with Tornadus and Kyogre, and my instinct would be to think that he's gonna go for a Tailwind, Water Spout. Is he gonna Water Spout? I think he's gonna Water Spout. In that case, I'm gonna go for a White Guard. That's literally the whole point of having Lunala in this team. If I were him, I would be protecting my Kyogre with a Terra, so I'm gonna Volt Switch onto the Tornadus instead, and I'm gonna go for a White Guard. Because the water moves of Kyogre is what's threatening us here, and I'm correct, he is gonna Terra his Kyogre into a grass type. So I'm very glad that I did not go for Volt Switch onto the Kyogre. I'm gonna go for Volt Switch instead onto the Tornadus. And honestly, what move is the Kyogre gonna use that's not spread, right? Goes for Tailwind, so I think it might be a good idea to go for... He's gonna go for Ice Beam. Wow. Smart play on his side. No freeze. And this Volt Switch is going to be huge. That's going to be a one-hit KO onto Tornadus. So I actually read this very, very well. Miraidon's going to go back. And I might go for Incineroar. I want to fake out the Kyogre so I can go for an attack with Lunala. But it depends on who he's going to bring here. He's definitely taking his time. He just got read like a book. Right, he has Rillaboom. So. I want to fake out their Kyogre, right? That's what I'm gonna do. We're in a bad spot. I'm gonna go for Trick Room. All right. So I did a risky play here. My justification is I'm gonna go for Terra Ghost Incineroar so that number one, I'm not fully vulnerable to the water type attacks, but also, like you see now, I predicted this, the fake out is not going to affect my Incineroar. Instead, my Incineroar is going to be able to fake out Kyogre. Kyogre is going to flinch, and we have successfully, for free, set up Trick Room. So their Tailwind and blah 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 is not going to be so useful anymore, and we are the quickest Pokemon. Now that we're the quickest Pokemon, we are free to do some stuff here. Kyogre can't touch us with his powerful water type attacks as long as we use White Guard. I want to Will-O-Wisp their Rillaboom. This might be a good play. I'm gonna go White Guard and Will-O-Wisp. If this lands, that Rillaboom is basically useless. Kyogre is gonna go for Protect, so that's good that we didn't target it at all. We're also gonna go for White Guard on our side, just as a precaution. I think he's trying to stall out the Trick Room, guys. Will-O-Wisp is gonna land, that's huge. Rillaboom's burnt. Oh, U-turn. Alright. Gonna go U-turn, gonna go back. We're gonna see who that is. And honestly, as long as Lunala's on the field with White Guard, Kyogre is not gonna do too much damage. Zacian's out. That makes our Lunala vulnerable. Can I Will-O-Wisp their Zacian as well? I think that'll be huge. I'm confident about this. I think I can White Guard and burn also their Zacian. I'm going for the exact same play. I'm gonna go for White Guard to protect against Kyogre, and I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp onto the Zacian, and it's gonna connect again! That Zacian has half attack now. Incineroar Will-O-Wisp is really doing the work here. Zacian and Rillaboom is gonna do half damage. Water Spout is gonna be blocked by our White Guard. This is so beautiful right here. Behemoth Blade's gonna come out. That's not gonna do much for what it should be doing. And now is the time for me to deal damage back. We are still the quickest Pokemon, I think. Alright, Tailwind's out, but we are still quickest, I think. I'm gonna go for a Parting Shot onto Kyogre, and I think I have to go for White Guard. I really want to attack. I'm tempted to attack, but I know that it might really... Right, I went for Parting Shot, and I'm gonna hit the... Okay, Kyogre... Is Kyogre gonna protect? I think Kyogre's gonna protect. Oh, it didn't. Wow. That is 50-50. That's pure 50-50 right there. Like, is he gonna go for a water spout? Water spout, I really want to deal with that, of course, with my Urshifu. And I get a free hit onto Kyogre. Fantastic. Don't know how much that's gonna do. It's gonna do half damage. Origin Pulse, but it's gonna miss someone. It's gonna miss Lunala. Wow. How lucky is that? That is so lucky. Guys, we're using all our luck here in this game, but it's paying off. Like, we're not doing bad plays or anything. I think my Urshifu is faster than their Kyogre. I'm gonna go for a U-turn. And I think we're faster, right? Should be. Should I go for a Wide Guard? Nah, I think we have to start attacking. Wow. Oh. Right, that doesn't matter. We are still gonna hit through the Protect with a U-turn, just like that. Kyogre is gonna go down. Urshifu is gonna come back to us. We want to intimidate the Incineroar. And Rillaboom's left, right? I think Lunala makes dealing with Kyogre so much easier. Twisted Dimensions are back to normal. Rillaboom's back. They're both burned, so none of them can really do much damage. Neither can my Incineroar, actually, but I am gonna fake out. Yeah, I mean, there's no point faking out. I'm just gonna double onto their Rillaboom. Rocky Helmet Incineroar is actually revolutionary. Wow. See, like, you get so much damage back. Alright, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say that the Rillaboom's gonna die from the burn, but that's not happening with grassy terrain. Or maybe it is. Well, I'm just gonna leave the Rillaboom now and Moongeist Beam here. There's no way back. I don't know why he's still continuing here. Lunala is insane. And this is one of the best shinies of all time, I have to say. Like a Blood Moon Lunala. It's crazy. Woodhammer is finally going to take down Incineroar, but at what cost? That Rillaboom is going down as well. MVP of this game has to go to Incineroar, I think. Incineroar and Lunala really stepped up, but Incineroar is the one landing 2 Will-O-Wisps. I think it's really impressive to land 2 Will-O-Wisps. 3-0.